7 Action News, always taking action for you.
We begin with a new sentencing in Detroit's corruption scandal. Derek Miller is the final member of the Kilpatrick enterprise to be punished.
And Kwame Kilpatrick's former friend won't be spending any time in prison. 7 Action News investigator Heather Catalo is live downtown outside federal courthouse right now with more. Heather?
Well, Jeff, the judge gave Derek Miller 3 years of supervised release with the first year spent in a halfway house. She said his testimony helped the jury reach those guilty verdicts for the former mayor and his co-defendants. The last of the 5 members of the Kilpatrick enterprise learned his fate in federal court today. Would you like to apologize to the taxpayers, Mr. Miller? Derek Miller and Kwame Kilpatrick had been best friends since high school. Miller's entire career was built around the Kilpatrick political empire until the former mayor became his downfall. Federal prosecutors originally charged Miller with racketeering, bribery, and extortion, along with Kwame Kilpatrick, his father Bernard Kilpatrick, ex-city contractor Bobby Ferguson, and former water department boss Victor Mercado. But the 44-year-old cut a deal, providing the feds with extraordinary cooperation. He pleaded guilty to corruption and tax charges, admitting that he took $115,000 in cash kickbacks that he split with Kilpatrick and other bribes. He was facing up to 10 years in prison, but federal prosecutors were asking for no more than 40 months. Today, Judge Nancy Edmonds said it took tremendous courage for Miller to testify for 5 days against someone who was once a lifelong friend. Edmonds said the citizens of Detroit have much to thank Miller for, but she added his behavior also gives the taxpayers a lot to shake their heads at. Edmonds sentenced Miller to 3 years of supervised release, starting with 1 year in a halfway house.
Mr. Miller was going to own up to his actions. He was going to make amends for those actions, and he was going to accept whatever the court gave him. We accept what the court gave us today graciously. He's going to move on like a man with his life.
In court today, Miller thanked Detroiters for their capacity to show love and forgiveness, but he never officially said he was sorry for being part of the rampant corruption.
We've said all we've had to say. Mr. Miller's actions speak louder than any kind of platitudes or maybe empty promises. This man came forward, unlike others, owned up to what he did, helped to rectify and heal the city, and we stand by that.
You'll recall that Kwame Kilpatrick is serving a 28-year prison sentence, Bobby Ferguson a 21-year sentence, so clearly Miller's cooperation paid off. Reporting live at the federal courthouse in downtown Detroit, I'm Heather Catalo, 7 Action News.